I want to thank you so much for sharing this with us. You know, it's not an easy thing to share, but I thank you and I commend you for your courage, and thank you for honoring us with your story. You know, what I will say is that narcissists will always use sex, something that is created to form intimacy and to be pleasurable between partners, as a tool of manipulation and control, as well as intimidation. So the fact that he would use it as a weapon against you is, you know, it falls in line with what some of them do. They choose to weaponize sex, and you know, they withhold it for some people. And you know, if you behave yourself, if you do what I tell you, then you can get some. But they keep shifting the goalpost, and you know, being that we go for great periods of time with no real intimacy, right? And I mean intimacy without that sexual connection, but bonding with a person that we are supposed to be in that relationship with, or in that intimate relationship with. We crave that connection, and so we tend to fall in a line, or we line up with what they are asking. And it's not to make anybody feel bad, but I want you to just get some understanding on why, you know, we may sometimes stay in these non-productive and these demonic relationships really longer than we need to. But here's the thing, you know, you're not the only one that this has happened to. It's happened to several people. You know, you also find them, they will use porn as a way to devalue their partners, as a way to control them. You know, it's always goes back to it being about power, control, manipulation, having dominion over somebody, having rulership, and them really feeling like a demigod in your life, because that's what they desire and that's what they seek. And you know, they say sex is powerful. Sex is a powerful weapon, because one of our greatest urges, or two of our greatest urges, should I say, as people, is food and sex. And so if they can control that, then, you know, they feel like they have some power over you. And it's nothing more than another manipulative tactic, another form of witchcraft. And so anytime we've had these type of relationships, it's so important that you break the soul ties and come out of covenant, because in these relationships we say stuff like, yeah, daddy, this is yours, but it's not theirs. You know, that's coming into a demonic contract. And so in the name and the authority of Jesus Christ, I sever, I break, I crush, I destroy, I annihilate every demonic contract that I've made with the kingdom of Satan in these relationships. You know, you can take it so many different ways, but it's important that you break these covenants so that you can actually be set free and walk in another level of liberty. I thank you for sharing that with us. God bless you. Oops.